And here we are in the funny circle where Zoom says we're not there yet, but I know we are. We're on Erin's Tchotchkes. Erin's Tchotchkes because it's Saturday morning. Are you dancing with me, Liz? Because I can't see it yet.
Oh, you can't. I am. Indeed. I wonder if people can see me. I am. Absolutely.
They can. They can totally see you. We're on Erin's Tchotchkes. It does this funny thing now on Facebook where it doesn't show my live thing because there's a couple minute delay. And so that's what editing's for. So
wait, so you can't see me?
I can see you because I can see you through Zoom. Yeah, I can totally see you. And then I have my handy dandy little phone dealie so I can see messages and stuff. It's a multifaceted production.
Oh, way beyond me.
It's very serious.
I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy.
So Erin's Tchotchke fans, if you're here, give us a shout out. You can always ask questions anytime and I will follow along and I will ask Liz. We are here this morning bright and early on a Saturday with Liz Hall, and Liz is the owner of the V Trainer. And Liz is one of those amazing people that I met through another amazing person. And we just happened to sit next to each other at a networking thing, and we were kind of like, I like you. He was kind of like, I like you. I think you may have said, I like you first.
Probably.
You may have said it first. And then we got together, and I think ever since now it's probably been a year.
Wow. Yeah.
I feel like the time might almost be our year anniversary-ish.
How appropriate then that we're getting together on a Saturday morning.
On a Saturday morning.
Some gals chatting. Perfect.
Right? And, Liz is kind of like my sister from another mister. She's my people. And so I'm so excited to have her. She's also like the first person outside of my family, I think, to tune into Erin's Tchotchkes.
Aww.
So you're a rock star.
I'm a supporter.
So I want Liz to go into a little more detail about her journey and how she started the V Trainer, because it's a really, and it's a unique app. And she pairs you with a trainer so that you can work out at home without having to go to a gym. And just by the way, she was doing this pre-COVID. This isn't like it was some magical pivot in a frenzy. Like, this is her jam. She knows it. She does it. So Liz, tell us a little bit about how the steps you created for the V Trainer and why you did that.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm so excited. So I lost 100 pounds, and through that journey, I realized what I needed and what wasn't available. So I couldn't at the time afford a personal trainer to guide me. So when I would go to the gym, I had no idea what I was doing. And it's the same old, like, if you don't know what you're doing, how can you get anywhere? If you don't know where you're going, So I created a program to give people a personal trainer for less than $12 a week, to give you a customized program. On top of that, it's not the normal app. An app is going to give you a cookie cutter program. Let's say that you have a general goal and you just want to lose weight. It'll give you a cookie cutter program to everybody that wants to lose weight, not taking into consideration modifications, past injuries, medical history. We do that. So we really put your body and your lifestyle, if you have equipment, don't have equipment, everything is customized down to those details to make it work for you. So I created what I needed when I was struggling at over 300 pounds I was hopeless. I wasn't sure what to do. I wasn't sure how to get the goal. I just know I needed a change. And that's how this came to be. And so this is year 5. It has not been a magical pivot. It has been a spiritual quest of spiritual quests.
Right.
So that's what I call it, a spiritual sprint is what I call it.
Spiritual sprint. I love it. Because and even everything, even though you've had your product and it's been going, the rest of the world has changed.
Right.
And so what other people are looking for has changed. And thankfully you're there to offer options for people.
Yeah. Yeah, the goal is to help people. I know what it's like. So the come from has always been help as many people as humanly possible.
Yeah. And for my HR people out there, even if you're not in HR, Liz and I talk because I do a lot of corporate massage, which will come back someday. And Liz has programs and is working on programs with companies as well, so that employees working from home can be supported by their employer. Because I yesterday. And it isn't a sudden thing, but from sitting in my chair, funky, like my hips all funky. And so we found there's new weird work things that are happening to our bodies because we're working in places we're not used to, with equipment we're not used to. In my case, I'm just not used to sitting in a chair for as many hours a day as I have been. So
and I think we can't dismiss the collective trauma that's happening that causes stress in different ways to every single person on this global unit right now. I mean, every single person has been impacted by this to different degrees. And so hopefully this is a way to alleviate some of that stress, because that's a direct byproduct of working out, right? Yep. Stress reduction.
Yep, absolutely.
At least it pulls you out of your mind. You're focusing on your body.
Because you're trying to figure things out, and I don't know what to do, and you're all freaked out. And so when you take that time to work out a little bit, your brain resets.
All of it, like, the endorphins that we all hear about.
Yeah, it's real, guys.
It's a thing.
It's true.
Bear. Not me. I'm not even saying it. I'm not the scientist.
Right? Liz does it. It's true for massage. It's true for the exercise. It's true. That's, it's true. So come see us. So that I don't forget at the end, Liz has her website, thevtrainer.com. You can follow her on Instagram and Facebook at the V Trainer, and that's the letter V. In case I don't know, slur. There's nothing good in my coffee this morning, so I shouldn't be slurring.
As in virtual, because I get what's the V? It's virtual. I'll just
not other things,
Dad.
Dad.
I don't think I need to explain
not other things, Dad. My dad is on, and I know my dad's like, "What kind of trainer is that?"
What is she teaching?
Virtual.
Yes.
So Liz, I'm super excited to hear about your tchotchke this morning.
Okay, I'm really excited too. So I told Erin earlier, I don't really have a lot of stuff. So I remember there was a storm. It seems like after every storm, I get rid of massive amounts of stuff. So I donated about a quarter of my closet to Haiti after some storm. And then after one of the hurricanes, I donated another half of my closet to the shelter that's here in Pompano. And so I'm down to about a quarter of my closet. So stuff, and I need clothes, right? I gotta be clothed. So in way of stuff, I don't have a lot of stuff, but I do have this little guy, and he's so cute.
He's so tiny.
Stand it. He's so tiny.
My gosh, is he a little elephant?
He's a little elephant, and it came in this beautiful little box. It was a gift. And it says, a lucky little elephant. Okay, let me give the backstory, who this came from and why it's so special. So I got this I teach senior yoga, and there was a woman that we just clicked, just like kind of like you. And I'm sure I said it as blunt as I did to you of, hey, I like you, she's such a special person to me. And so she gave this to me, and it says, a lucky little elephant to watch over you, bringing good luck and protection the whole day through. Carry him in your pocket or sit him in your room. You'll feel his love and happiness, and good luck will follow you. And I think that's so cute. And it's so cute and little. And I love it. It's so dear to me. I keep it on my desk so I can look at it all the time. And
what is the material of him? What is he made of?
Wood. He's a little wooden elephant, and you can see like little details of. And it's orange. That's your favorite color.
Yes, I noticed that. Yes. Oh, yeah, because his ears are so pretty. Are they little flowers painted on there? Oh my gosh,
it's so cute. I can't stand it. It's so cute.
Yes. Okay, so I'm because I don't usually share tchotchke when my guests share tchotchke, but I Oh,
Bring it.
I have, I have this elephant.
I love elephants. I love elephants so much.
So I can't, let's see. He's sparkly, and so
I love elephant. They're like horses, gentle giants, right?
they're amazing.
I want to just go love on one. Like, send me to Thailand. I don't care.
Right?
Corona or not, send me to Thailand. I want to hug up on an elephant. They're
Oh,
so cute.
so when I went to Africa, there were elephants everywhere, and when we were in our camp, we got up in the morning, and we didn't know that elephants make deep grunting, like they sounded like lions. So in the middle of the night, we thought there were lions like outside our tent, and Jerry was like building a barricade like to protect me from certain death. No, he was like really convinced we were gonna die. We didn't sleep all night, and it was like I have to pee, so I'm either gonna wet the bed or I have to risk death to pee. And so it was, yeah, it was a really big thing.
You didn't pull into the Dumb and Dumber, like, just go, man.
Right, we did.
You were willing to sacrifice Jerry?
Yeah, there was like a chest, like a hope chest kind of thing, and he was like, okay, when we go to the bathroom, if the lion comes through the tent, you get in here. Like, he was straight up saving my life. Like, he was gonna take the bullet for me, my sweet husband. And when we got up in the morning, we were exhausted, and we come out of the tent and walk around the corner, and I walked into the leg of an elephant. Because it was in the camp, and the guides were laughing at us. They're like, those aren't lions, those are just the elephants, like in the dried up riverbed talking to each other. And we're like, you didn't think to tell us that was a thing the first night in the camp because we thought we were gonna die.
What's up? No big deal.
Ridiculous.
Part of the adventure.
Right?
Part of the adventure.
Yes, because I wouldn't have
You'll
that
never forget
story.
it. Get you repeating the story.
Right?
That's a good one.
Right? And I wouldn't have known how much my husband really, really loves me. He was gonna
Nothing like testing love, like putting you in an African safari.
right? But this little elephant was sent to me, and it's funny. I don't. Maybe you know what it is. It's on this little chain, and it has. I don't know. I don't know what this is. It's like a little rubber something. So it's not a tack, and it. I don't know. I don't know what it is. And my little step granddaughter gave it to me. She sent it to me in a pen pal letter, and I was like, Mila, I love my elephant.
What is it?
But I don't know what it is. And she's like, I don't know, but I'm glad you like it. It's like,
Good.
so I keep it on my bulletin board because it brings me joy because Mila gave me that little elephant.
It's so cute.
So there you go. We're also elephant sisters.
You look adorable today. You're really put together.
You know, the beauty of Zoom is that
You don't have pants on, do you? Do you even have pants on? I swear, I thought about that. I'm like, I've seen all these video funnies of people, and I believe me, I consider. I was like, maybe I'll go pantsless for this one.
Yeah, I think I told you the other day I did my Wii workout at home because I didn't want to walk because I didn't want to put pants on.
Clothes are overrated. Listen,
Totally.
when I start to do these media segments, I think we're gonna just see how this goes. Wherever I'm most comfortable.
I mean, we just need blouses, and you've got an amazing backdrop there. I got my this little backdrop thing. I mean, that's what we need.
Whatever.
Like the Barbie bust. There's a Barbie bust, and you do their hair. That's all you need.
Erin, I don't even know the last day I washed my hair. I strained it today to try and get the band.
You strained your hair?
Straightened it.
Oh, shit.
Because I have it up so much that there's like this permanent line.
Yeah.
But as far as days, no. Quarantine really let me live my best life for quite a while.
It is. And I think it's healthier for us. We shouldn't be washing our hair so much.
My hair's thriving right now.
Right?
Thriving.
I'm going to have to tag my friend Kylie. Kylie does, she lives in California, so she doesn't watch this a lot, but she is a hairdresser to the stars. She does like all the red carpet things and everything. So I'll see if I can
get stories.
I'm sure.
Great stories.
I'm sure she does. Yeah. I'm sure she does.
Can you imagine? I would never be like that, but it'd be funny. Like, I heard, and I would never slander anybody. I heard that like because I worked at the Cavaliers, and they have a green room because they would have a ton of concerts. And I'll leave the name out, but somebody had them pick out a certain color of M&M, and it's
I've heard that
funny
story. Yes, yes.
So I hope I don't have any like weird things. You know, I wonder that. I like to like self-analyze quite a bit constantly.
Yeah.
And
I told Jerry that, you know, when I'm all, you know, famous and on tour and stuff, he is going to have to be the one that makes sure my green room is in order. And then
yeah, give him your list of demands. The only like weird thing I have right now that I know, like for sure, where I even look at myself and I'm like, you're weird, is like I can't have a dish in the sink. Like I can't have dishes in the sink. I cannot do that.
That's not weird. Jerry's like that.
Weird. Like I don't, but like I get not cool about it. Like if there's a dish in the sink, it's a matter of time before I like go into this internal freak out where I'm like, well, I better go clean it up.
So now we know in the horror movie starring Liz Hall, it's gonna open with like all these dishes in the sink and Liz like, I don't know, Velcro to the refrigerator, having to stare at it, and that's how you torture.
I would have a complete meltdown.
There we go. New segment for Erin's Tchotchkes. Like the worst form of torture for you, and yours is forced to look at dirty dishes.
Clutter. Yeah, I would say clutter and dishes in the sink. That's so funny. And I get it from my mom. Like I know I do. And not, you know, not the blame game, but she'll tell you too. She hates clutter too. Yeah, that's so funny. Yeah, that's so funny.
New edition, new segment. We're now gonna be.
Okay, I'll come back on. Yeah, like my future husband's gonna have to be pretty organized. Like I don't think my tolerance would be very high for somebody that's messy. I mean, I know it's not. You know what I mean?
That's why I have this.
To cover it up. Listen, if it's wrong to have that as a deal breaker, I don't want to be right.
Yeah, don't come to my house.
I'm gonna sacrifice it. I'm not like why'd you leave me? I'm like, you're messy. I've told you that. I'm not having that conversation. No way.
No. Let's talk about our give back. What is your I mean, I love your business so much, and I feel like it in itself is a huge give back to people because you've created something out of a need and love for people. But tell us other ways that you're feeling the love these days.
Yeah, well, I'm very passionate about my business, in love with it, and so we do give back things throughout the year. So we did, when all of this was happening with Corona, we did a big nurses giveaway. We just gave free trainers to a nurse for a month. My heartstrings get pulled with children, seniors, and animals. Those are like my big three, so to speak. Mm-hmm. Always drawn to it. I have a couple of charities that I'm very passionate about. In fact, we're going to be diving into our challenge for charity, which allows us to give back continuously throughout the year, which I'm a big believer in.
Oh, yeah.
And we are partnering. We just did a donation for, it's called Women in Technology, and it's out of Atlanta. And I'm so excited about it because you ever just hear people's vision and you're like, holy cow, not only can I see it, like I see it right here, right now in front of me.
Yes.
When I had read about this organization, that was my reaction. Like I was just like, yes. And so we're partnering with them. That we did a donation, and it's all about empowering women that are interested in technology and trying to get them more at the forefront of leadership with technology, because that is a male dominated. And I think anything that's male dominated is not at the lack of ability within women. It's maybe lack of exposure. I'm a big believer. If you're exposed to something, then it all becomes possible. So they create these programs to give that access and training. It's beautiful. So children, kids. I was an ambassador with the Broward Outreach in Pompano. Unfortunately, that shelter closed. But the Broward Outreach, if you're local, please look at it. It's unbelievable. They give, I think it's 88 cents to the dollar back to the shelter versus executive administrative costs and salaries. They have a Hollywood in Miami still. I was heartbroken when they closed Pompano. Yeah. And the mission still stands. 25% of Broward and Dade are children, 25% of our homeless. And if that still stands, and I still have work to do. So that's another big heartstring pull is homelessness. For me now, of course, my passion in life, because it came from my struggle, is to get as many people as healthy as possible and to empower them. That's a big thing for me, is to give people their confidence and power back through just letting them know they matter, constantly staying with them so they know they have somebody behind them. And from there, I know that the butterfly effect will take place, right? The healthier we are, the more we give back. The stronger we are in mind, body, and soul, the more we contribute to the world. And so I know there will be a ripple effect. But those are some things that are very close to me. You know what I love too is the Ronald McDonald House. I would like to partner with them as well, just because of their mission and taking that stress off the parents. If anybody doesn't know about Ronald McDonald House, look at it. It's unbelievable. They pay for the expenditures of families where children are going in for surgeries with sometimes fatal diseases. Beautiful, beautiful organization.
Yeah, and
I will have a nonprofit.
Yeah,
100%, absolutely. And it's going to be geared towards children. I've always said that. So we'll see what that looks like. What ways, the community center, something.
Yeah, and I love that you mentioned Ronald McDonald House. I think it's one of those organizations that feels like it was around forever ago, but you don't hear much about them currently, I feel like.
I'm from Michigan. We had more locations up there, so I didn't know if that was a geographic thing. I wasn't, because I don't hear about it at all down here.
Right. Yeah. And I know when I lived in California, we heard about them. Growing up.
I wonder if there's just more houses there.
That could be.
But it's funny you say that, because I had that exact same I was so exposed to it. But I was part of the board up in Ohio, and so immersion, I guess.
Yeah, I'll for anybody looking at that, I'll find the link to Ronald McDonald House, and I will post that here so everybody can take a look-see at that.
Unbelievable. You can volunteer to go cook dinner at the house. I mean, there's a plethora of things that you can do, tons of things you can do. And that's my message too. And anybody with charity work, sometimes we're like, well, I don't have any money. Don't give money. The most precious thing we could ever give is time. So if you have the heart for it, just ask. That's what I would do that all the time. Hey, how can I help? Yeah. And it'll be random stuff, but it helps somebody out there.
They always need help in some way. All the charities, all the everything. Yeah.
Put stamps on envelopes. Okay. Whatever helps.
Yep. Amazing.
You're amazing.
And let's see. Let me see if we have any questions.
Bring it, baby. I don't know. It's early on a Saturday. Maybe not.
Early on a Saturday. Things pop up in the replay because it's early on a Saturday.
I was up bright-eyed, not so bushy-tailed this morning.
Right.
Always bright-eyed, not so bushy-tailed.
I don't have any immediate questions. Does V-Trainer have anything going on now that you wanted to?
We're going to do a free week. Anybody that's watching this that has an interest, you can have a free week with a personal trainer. What they're going to do is take in all your information, get to know you a little bit, and give you a week of customized programming just for you. So you can get a feel for it if you have any interest. Sometimes, people like to try before they buy, which I totally get. And then I'm such a sucker. So if I know it came from Erin's Tchotchkes, I'm like, yo, give you another little family friends discount. Now I'm the worst. I'm probably not a good business owner because I'm just like, you need help, take it.
Because you're amazing, and you're offering an amazing program and giving people an opportunity in a time when they need it to be able to try it, because people are challenged with their new physically and financially challenged. So
financially, it's a personal trainer in the gym. The cost of mine is less than 1% for what you're getting. I mean, And the reality is if you need a little boost, you have a whole team behind you. Yeah, anyway, I could go on and on. If you have any interest, please call me. You're more than welcome to contact me if you have any questions. Know if it would be a fit for somebody that you love. Just, this is me.
Nice.
This is me.
And if you want to, maybe go ahead and drop the comment below V-Trainer. And then we can get you in touch with Liz on here. Anybody can always message me. I'll get you in touch with Liz. But if you want a free week with the V-Trainer, then we'll give you a little assessment. And like Liz mentioned, go through all your equipment, really talk about what you need in a workout. It's not just a custom cookie. It is custom. It's not a cookie cutter app. It is custom to you. Then we'll get you connected with Liz and get you moving a little bit and lose those. What are they calling it? The
Quarantine 15. Like the freshman 15, which is so funny. And I gain a lot more than 15.
I get up to like the freshman 50 or the freshman 20. I don't know. I feel like the number changed.
It was freshman 15.
It was.
From people I've talked to, listen, the first 2 weeks, I was like, well, it's all going to H in a handbasket. So I'm going to have all the tacos and I'm going to drink beer because those are my kind of, gluttonous things. And then I was like, okay, wait. Wait. It's not going all to H.
Right?
I don't know if this is a cursing friendly, but
with like free ice cream, like my college cafeteria had one of those soft serve machines, and like you go in there 24 hours a day on your meal cards. Like I can just eat ice cream all day. Like we're still children, really. When we get to college, it's like I can just eat junk, and no one's going to tell me to eat broccoli. Yeah.
Well, let me just do that then.
Just do that.
Yeah, college. Oh boy. Anyways.
Yeah.
Took me about 20.
We'll have you back for the college edition.
Oh, please.
We'll do that at night. That's going to be like tchotchkes with wine, because that might be an X-rated conversation that my dad can't join.
Please do that, and maybe each guest has their own signature cocktail that they teach.
Oh, okay. Yes. All right.
Michigan State, baby.
Yes. We can be co-hosts.
I would love to that. I would love to do that. And we just sample everybody around the country.
Yes.
For their campus, like represent all campuses.
Yes. Yes. Amazing.
In.
All right, guys.
Thanks, Erin.
It is 8:28. This has been amazing. Liz is amazing.
You're amazing.
Guys, if you want a free week of training with the V-Trainer,
I'll drop the link.
Drop in the V-Trainer below. Instagram, the V-Trainer. Facebook, the V-Trainer. V-Trainer.com, because Liz's branding is on point. So when you're looking for her, that's how you find her. There's no crazy.
No squirreliness.
No squirreliness.
Straight up.
Right? Everyone have an amazing day. Liz, have an amazing day.
You too, my love. Thank you so
I will
much.
talk to you all soon. I'll be here next week. Have a great Saturday. Bye, guys.